Hello students, welcome to Academic Aura. Today we begin with the chapter Geometrical Constructions for Standard 7th. Now see the first practice set. Draw the line segments given below and draw perpendicular bisectors. Okay, so first what we have to do is draw a line segment of 5.3 centimeters. So here first we will draw a line segment of 5.3 centimeters. Draw a line segment of 5.3 centimeters. Mark end points here. So this is 5.3 centimeters. Now after drawing the line segment, we have to draw a perpendicular bisector. Now on the compass, see on the end point, keep it over here. Suppose this is the half. Okay, you don't have to take half, you have to take more than half. See, more than half of it. Okay, this is the line segment. Don't take half, you have to take more than half of it. Take more than half and then mark on both the sides. Make arc on both the sides from here and then from this point. Okay, so make arc on both the sides and then join this. So this is your perpendicular. Okay, so this is how you draw the perpendicular bisector. Then you can name this A, B. Here you can name it as P and Q. Okay, you can also name this as anything, you can name O. Okay, A, B, P, Q, and here I have named it as O. That means line PQ, okay, we can say that line PQ is perpendicular to segment AB. You can also write here line PQ is perpendicular, put the perpendicular sign, line PQ is perpendicular to segment AB. To segment AB. Understood the first one? Now see the second one. Second one is 6.7 centimeters. Now first we have to take draw a line of 6.7 centimeters. .5, 6.6 and 6.7. So 6.7 centimeters. Draw a line of 6.7 centimeters. This is 6.7 centimeters. You can name it as PQ. Anything you can name. Now we have to draw perpendicular bisector. So take the compass. Again, as I told you, more than half we have to take. Okay. So take more than half of it and then mark arcs on both the sides. Take more than half of it and make arc on both the sides. Here and from this point. And now join it. Okay, so this is another perpendicular X and Y, and I'm naming here as M. Okay, so we will say line XY is perpendicular to segment PQ. Line XY is perpendicular to segment PQ. Understood? Now the third one is 3.8 centimeters. Okay, the third is 3.8 centimeters. Again draw a line of 3.8 centimeters. Three 3.5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so 3.8 centimeters, draw a line. You can make end points over here. 3.8 centimeters. Now we will draw perpendicular bisector to it. Again take more than half. Suppose this is the half of it. Somewhere over here is the half. So we have to take more than half of it. Okay, we have to take just more than half of this line and make an arc on both the sides. And then join it. Okay, so we will say that segment line OP is parallel to segment MN. You can also mark this because since we have drawn the perpendicular bisectors, these two sides are equal. Okay, here also this side and this side are equal. Here also this and this side is equal. Okay, so we can write line OP is perpendicular to segment MN. Understood? So we have finished the first part of it. Now see the second part. Draw the angles of the given measures and draw their bisectors. Now see, the first one is 105 degree. Okay, the first angle we have to draw is 105 degree. So first what we do is draw a line. Okay, make a point on the left hand side and an arrow on the right hand side. Okay, so now we have to draw an angle of 105. Take your protractor. Now see this point, okay, has to be here and the line has to be on this line. See this, so the point has to be on this point and this line, the line has to be on the line which we have drawn. Okay, now we have to take an make an angle of 105 degree. Now we know that 105 is an obtuse angle here. So see here how to measure it. This arrow is given here on the right hand side, arrow is there. So from where we are going to measure? From this side. So from 0 to 105. That means 105 is going to come over here between 100 and 110. Okay. So between 100 and 110, here in between we will get 105. Draw a point over there and then join it. Okay. Now this is an angle of 105 degree. Now after drawing the angle, they have said draw their bisector. Means we have to draw an angle bisector. Okay. Now to draw an angle bisector, what you do is keep this point at the vertex. Okay. Keep this point at the vertex and cut an arc over here on both the arms of the angle, on this part and on this arm. Okay, so make an arc on both the sides. Then if you want, you can increase it little bit, not much, and then again keep here where we have made an arc over here, we have cut here. Keep it on that point. See, on this point you keep it again, and on this point. So keep the tip over here and again make an arc here from both the sides, from here and from this side. Okay, now what we will do is we will join it. So this is our bisector. So this is our angle bisector, what they told us to do. Now these two parts are equal. Okay, angle bisector, this is our angle bisector. It has divided the angle into two equal parts. Okay, so that means these two parts are equal, that is this part and this part. Okay, these two parts are equal. Now we can also name it. Suppose this is A, B, C, and here I will write it as D. A, B, C, D, and this is 105. Understood? So we can say that this is our ray. So ray BD, we can say that ray BD is the bisector of angle ABC. Okay, so we will say ray BD is the bisector of angle ABC. Okay, understood the first sum? Now see the second one. The next is 55 degree. Okay, the next angle we will draw 55 degree. Again the same way, first we will make a line, the base, we will first draw the base. Again make a point here, end point, and here we will make an arrow. Okay, now 55 degree. So on the protractor, keep this point on this point and the line has to be on this line. Now see here, the arrow is here, so we are going to begin with here from 0. Okay, arrow is over here, so begin it from here, from 0. From 0 we want 55, so 55 comes between 50 to 60. Okay, between 50 to 60, so we get over here 55 degree, we will get over here, make a point and then join it. Okay, after joining you can write it X, this is X, Y and Z, X, Y, Z, and it is 55 degree. 55 degree. Okay, now after drawing the angle we will draw its bisector. Now to draw the bisector, okay, now what we will do is we will make an arc. We will cut on both the arms, one over here and another over here. Okay, after that if you want you can increase a little bit or keep it as it is, it's okay. Okay, again keep it on this point where you cut, and again from the other side also make an arc over here and see where it is intersecting, make a point over here. Where the two arcs are intersecting, make a point over there and then just join it. So this is your bisector, angle bisector. Okay, so these two angles are equal, this angle and this angle, these two angles are equal, these two. Now we can say that ray YM is the bisector of angle XYZ. XYZ. Understood? Now see the third sum, that is 90 degrees. Okay, so we have to make a right angle. Draw a line, make an arrow on the right hand side and a point here on the left hand side. Again make an angle of 90 degrees. join this. Okay, after drawing the angle we will bisect it. Also you can name it. Now we will draw the bisector. Again on the compass, cut on both the arms, cut an arc on both the arms here and over here. Okay, now what we will do is, again from here, want you can increase it or keep it as it is. Again from here, make an arc here and again draw an arc over here. Okay, after drawing the arcs, where it intersects, make a point here and then join it. Okay, so this is your angle bisector. Again this is divided into two. We have two angles of equal measures, 90 degrees, so this will be 45 and 45. That means the angle bisector divides these two angles into two equal parts. Understood? So suppose this whole angle is 90, so since we have drawn the angle bisector, we have got two equal angles over here. That means this RSL will be 45 and LST will be 45, 45, 45, 90. That means these two are again equal. This is equal and this. Okay, these two angles are equal. Understood? So we will write ray SL is the bisector of angle RST. Okay. Now see the third sum. Draw an obtuse angle triangle and a right angle triangle. So here we have to draw two triangles. Okay. First what we will do is draw an obtuse angle triangle and then we will draw a right angle triangle. Find the point of concurrence of the angle bisectors of each triangle and where does the point of concurrence lie. Okay, so first what we will do is we will draw the two triangles. One is obtuse angle triangle and one I will draw a right angle triangle. Okay, now obtuse angle triangle, so we will draw more than 90. Suppose I am drawing it 100. Okay, 100. Draw an obtuse angle triangle. Now after drawing the triangle, what we will do is we have to draw angle bisectors. Now I have already showed you how to draw angle bisectors here. We did angle bisectors. Okay, from the vertex we have drawn a bisector over here. Same way, but here we have to draw from all the three vertices. Okay, from this vertex, from this and from here. So we have to draw three angle bisectors. One will come from here, the other one over here and the other one from A. So we have to draw three bisectors here. Okay. So draw the angle bisector. See, in the previous sum how we did, it is the same way. Draw arcs over here and then increase a little bit. Okay, so this is, draw a point over here and join it. So we got one angle bisector here. Okay, now from this vertex we have taken it. Now from this vertex, from this corner we will take another one. We'll draw another one from here. Okay, angle bisector. Same way, draw arcs on both the arms and now again Okay, so now join this, we got another bisector. So this is another bisector that we have got. See, from this side, from this vertex we have drawn from B, from C it is gone little bit crooked. Okay, from C. Now from A we will draw another bisector from point A. Okay, so see here, it is intersecting here. So this is our third bisector. So we will join that. Now see here, all the three bisectors. See, this is your first one which we did here. Then from here, from C we have done another, and then from A. Now all three are intersecting. All the three bisectors are intersecting here. Okay, all the three bisectors are intersecting at this point. So that we will name it as I. The point of intersection, that will be I. That is called in center. Okay. Now here it is named as we will name it as I. So now what have they asked you? Find the point of concurrence. Point of concurrence. Point of concurrence means where these bisectors are meeting here at this point. So that is called the, where these three bisectors are meeting at this point, that is called the point of concurrence, and it is denoted by the letter I. Okay. Where does the point of concurrence lie? Now here the point of concurrence lies where? In the interior. Okay, in the interior. The point of concurrence for an obtuse angle triangle lies in the, okay, where it lies we have to say that. So it lies in the interior, means it is inside. So lies in the interior. Okay. See the next one. The next one is we have to draw a right angle triangle. So draw a right angle triangle first. So this is the right angle triangle. Now what we will do is we will draw angle bisectors. The same way. So this is the bisector. Now another bisector we will draw from this point. This is suppose M, N, O. So from this end we will draw another bisector. Can increase it. Okay. So two arcs are intersecting here. We will join this. So this is another bisector. Now the third one we will take it from here, from M. Okay, so another bisector we will draw. So both the lines are intersecting here. We will join it. Okay, so we have drawn all the three bisectors. So where all these three lines are intersecting? Here at this point. Okay, so now all the three lines are intersecting at this point over here. That is, I told you, it is denoted with the letter I. Understood? So all the three bisectors we have made and they are intersecting. So point of concurrence, that is denoted with the letter I. And here, where does the point of concurrence lie? Point of concurrence lies in the interior. Again, in the interior means it is inside. It is lying inside the triangle. So therefore, again we will say the point of concurrence. The point of concurrence for a right angle triangle, lies in the interior. Understood? Now see the last sum of this practice set. Draw a right angle triangle. Okay, first what we will do is we will draw a right angle triangle and draw the perpendicular bisectors. Perpendicular bisectors, as I had showed you how to do it in the first part. Here, these are perpendicular bisectors. So we will draw perpendicular bisectors to this. Okay, first what we will do is draw a right angle triangle. Draw the triangle, join this. So this is a right angle triangle. Now what we will do is, after drawing the right angle triangle, draw perpendicular bisectors. Okay, I showed you in the first part how to draw perpendicular bisector. Take your compass and now suppose on this line I want to draw perpendicular bisector. Okay, I will bisect this line first, then I will bisect this line and this. So all the three lines we have to bisect. Okay, we are going to bisect all the three lines. So first this base I'm taking. What I told you, you have to take, this is, suppose this is the half. To bisect this line you have to take more than half. Okay, more than half, it should be more than half. See here, it is more than half, and then make arcs on both the sides. Suppose here and here, means on both the sides of the line, opposite sides. Same way, keep it on the other side, here and here. Okay, so this is one bisector that we have made. Then you join it. Okay, so this is the bisector. Okay, perpendicular bisector to this line. You can name it as A, B and C. So now we have bisected line BC. Okay, we have made a perpendicular bisector on line BC. Now same way on AB. Okay, the same method, same way on AB we will bisect line AB. Same way as I told you. See here, it should be more than half. Okay, it's not half, it is more than half over here. So bisect this part. Same way on the other side from A. Okay, now what we will do is we will join that line. The point of intersection is here and here. Okay, so what we will do is we will join that line. This is another perpendicular bisector. Okay, now see, we bisected line BC, we have bisected line AB. Now what is left? Line AC is left. So same way we will bisect line AC. Again over here for AC, see here, this is, suppose this is half, we will take more than half of it. We will take more than half and we will bisect this line. So from both the sides, draw arcs from here and from this side. Okay, now what we will do is we will join that. Join this. Okay, now after joining this, see where these three lines are meeting. See this, the three bisectors. Check the three bisectors that we have drawn. One from here, one is bisecting all the three bisectors. One is over here, the third one is on this. Okay, now see here, the point of intersection here, all the three are bisecting. Looking little bit confusing because there are many lines over there. Okay, so see here, the first one, second one and third one, so all three are intersecting at this point. Okay, now where it is intersecting, we will denote it with C. Okay, it is denoted with the letter C. The point of concurrence here, point of concurrence. Now see here, point of concurrence for a right angle triangle. When you draw the angle bisectors here, not the angle bisectors, the perpendicular bisector, the point of concurrence here, it is lying where. Now they have asked you, where does the point of concurrence lie? Is it inside? No, earlier we had inside when we made the angle bisectors. Now when after drawing the perpendicular bisectors, it is intersecting over here. Okay, where? Now see here, this is a right angle triangle. Opposite to the right angle is called the hypotenuse. That means where it is intersecting, where is the point of concurrence? On the hypotenuse, that is in the middle, that is in the center. Okay, that is at the midpoint of the hypotenuse. So the point of concurrence for an for a right angle triangle, okay, the point of concurrence for the right angle triangle is at the midpoint. That means it is in between here, midpoint of the, this is the hypotenuse, so is at the midpoint of the hypotenuse. So we will say the point of concurrence is at the midpoint. Okay, in between over here, midpoint of the, this is the hypotenuse, opposite to the right angle, that is the hypotenuse. Okay, and here the point of concurrence is denoted with the letter C. Understood? So we have finished this first practice set. If you like this video, if you find it helpful, please do like, share and subscribe. Thank you.